If I'm in a hurry, like I am right now, I try to pack my camera bag accordingly. It can happen a lot. A last minute phone call for a gig, a spontaneous travel, or I just go out to make a YouTube video. I just don't have time and space for things that I might need. I only pack things that I know will get the job done. So welcome to What's in My Camera Bag Emergency Edition. Usually I pack all of this, but if I'm in a hurry, it's only this. And of course, all inside my backpack. Alright, this is gonna go fast. Short video today, guys. Let's start with the backpack itself. This is the Lowepro ProTactic 450 All-Weather 2nd Edition. I got this baby for like 3 years and it's holding strong. I love this backpack. I don't think I'll buy another one anytime soon. It's very well built, reinforced back and forth. It has 3 easy access pockets, one on top over here, and 2 on the side, just like this one. If you're out and it's raining, you're good to go. It has a rain cover that you can't lose. It's attached to the backpack. You're good to go in rainy situations. Bang! Not to mention all the space it has inside for all your stuff. Obviously, like any backpack, with customizable velcros, so you can really, make your compartments on however you want. It's just a lot of space, guys. It's a lot of space. But besides the space, as I said earlier, it's such a good build that I really trust my equipment in it. Now I'm recording with the Sony A7S3. Amazing camera, video power horse. But if I'm in a hurry and I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing, I need a hybrid camera. So I'm using the Sony A7IV. Great for photo, 33 megapixels, great for video, S-Log 3 from Sony, 422 10-bit, 4K 60 frames, all that. Amazing camera. And if you notice, it's on a cage. This doesn't come off ever, no matter what. If it's on a tripod, if it's on a gimbal, it doesn't matter. This cage lives on this camera. When it comes to lenses, if it's unclear what I'm gonna end up doing, I gotta be flexible, so I only take 2 lenses. The first one is this TAMRON 28-75 f2.8. This is an amazing lens. I don't take prime lenses with me. As I said, I gotta be flexible. This is really great value for money, and if you want to see how it performs, I have a video on it, so maybe you want to watch that when you're done with this video. The other lens has a wider focal length, a 17-28, aperture of 2.8, also from TAMRON, but I can't show it to you because I'm using it to record this video. So with these 2 lenses, I can cover a focal length of 17-75 with an aperture of f2.8, and to me that's just amazing. Obviously you gotta have some batteries. I got 4 of these babies for my Sony cameras. Always make sure they're charged. If I come back from a shoot, back to charging. If they've been sitting around, I gotta make sure they have juice in them, because of course, if you don't use them, they lose battery. So always check your batteries. What goes after batteries on your checklist? Exactly, memory cards. This is one of the best little accessories I've ever bought in a while. I never thought I'll say that, but I'm saying it now. It's a great build. I'm pretty sure I can break my head with it. You can put quite a lot of cards into it. And just so you know, you can find this exact product on a lot of those, even on Amazon. I wanted to say on a lot of those Chinese websites like Temu or the other ones. And it doesn't have to be from this brand. I saw this exact product with other branding. And as I remember, it was pretty cheap for what it is. Alright, we got camera, lenses, batteries, memory cards. What's next? This guy. This is the Aputure MC Mini LED light. It's RGB, so obviously you got all your colors of the rainbow. It's an amazing piece of gear, piece of gadget to have. This can have so many uses to elevate with that 5-10% your production value. And it's so small that it's just a no-brainer not to always have it in the backpack. Which I do. I always have it in the backpack. You obviously want your lenses to be clean at all times, and it's needless to say, these should be in your bag at all times as well. We're almost done. I have a polarizer filter that also always stays in my bag. This can get you out of a lot of nasty situations. You're filming through a window, you got some reflections on the car, you don't know when you're gonna need this, really. I also have a video on this, which a lot of people seem to enjoy, so if you want to see how much of a difference a polarizer filter makes, you're free to watch that video as well. Now, the second and last filter I always have in my backpack is this variable ND filter from K&F Concept. You really don't know when this is gonna come in handy. You know, sunglasses for your lens. And back where it belongs. Now, to make sure those filters actually fit any lens I might end up using, I gotta always have this in my backpack. These are adjustment rings from K&F Concepts. Step up and step down according to the size of your lens. And again, needless to say, this is just a must to have with you at all times. But this is pretty much it. If I'm in a hurry, that's all I'm packing, because there's no time for maybe I need this or I could use that. To be honest, I wish I could use this like all those cool YouTubers out there, but in Denmark, you're not allowed to carry any sort of blade around you, so I don't want to deal with the police, so this is at home at all times. There is one more thing. Attached to my backpack stays this. And I say this because I mentioned before, I have a love and hate relationship with it. I don't love it all the time. I don't think I can rely on it at all times, but it's super useful to have, I gotta admit, when you're vlogging, when you're doing some time lapse and you don't want to carry a tripod with you. I just attach it to my backpack and it gets the job done. But that's pretty much how my camera bag looks in emergency situations. Of course, if it's a client shoot and I have time to plan, it doesn't look like this. I'll take my other camera, I'll have my prime lenses, I'll get my laptop, my SSDs. And yeah, a lot of times I like to take my laptop on some of my client shoots just to make sure I'm on the right path. I do a rough cut on location so that when I come back home, I don't hate my guts. But right now, this is all I need. Oh yeah, and maybe just drop a comment, let me know what does your emergency kit look like. Maybe I'll add something to mine. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao! And you know, just subscribe, like this, you know what to do.